Hi.
Hey.
Is it Lakin?
Yes.
All
Lakin.
right. Is that okay if I call you Lakin?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, hi. Good morning. My name is Margaret Berry. I'm going to be your student clinician today.
Okay.
Before we get started, or just want to ask, make sure it's okay if I just ask you some questions about what's going on?
Absolutely.
All right. And then I'm going to start with some boring questions.
All right.
What's your date of birth?
It is 3/11 of 56.
All right. And can I get your height and weight if that's okay?
Yeah, it's 5'7" and 165.
Okay. And gender assigned at birth?
Female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoe size?
It is 9.
All right. Cool. And your referring doctor is?
Dr. Jones.
Okay. And what hospital is he with?
Piedmont.
Practice?
Yeah.
Okay, Piedmont. All right. And so, what brings you in today?
Yeah, I'm having some ankle pain in my left ankle, so he sent me in to kind of get that evaluated for a brace. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, is there anything that happened with that? Can you describe kind of how that came on?
Yeah, so probably about 20 or 30 years ago, just being the person that I am, I was riding a bike and did some kind of crazy trick and ended up breaking my ankle. And so I had some, a lot of rehab from that, and it's just kind of bothering me again. And I've looked it all up on the internet, and pretty much I'm pretty sure it's just some tendonitis and stuff, and I just need one of those like little sleeves. So
Okay.
yeah, I think I just need one of those little sleeves.
All right. Did a doctor tell you that, or like you just?
Yeah, just looking online,
Okay.
on the internet, it just everything, all my symptoms and everything. I looked everything up, and it pretty much told me that tendonitis was it, and yeah, one of those sleeves would be perfect. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just get some more history,
Yeah.
see if we can confirm that,
Yeah.
maybe see if that's part of it, see if there may be something else possibly that
Yeah.
we want to just make sure we're giving you the most overall best care we can.
Yeah, of course.
Make sure you can function.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, when you broke your ankle,
Mhm.
what kind of like therapy, or did you do anything to help recover or
Yeah.
get back to?
I was in a cast for I
Okay.
think 7 weeks. Had a little difficult healing, but yeah, I did PT after that,
Okay.
and was pretty good. But I always had a little bit of pain in it. Never kind of fully went away, but like it was never anything that was overwhelming.
So you always have a little bit of pain?
Yeah, it's just gotten worse.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. That's
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah.
Can you describe that pain for me a little bit?
It's kind of like it's really stiff and just kind of like a dull, like kind of like achy pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does it, and you said it's around all the time?
Yeah, and it's worse in the morning, especially like the stiffness is like worse in the morning. But yeah, it's always pretty painful. It can get better or worse throughout the day, just depending on what I'm doing. The more activity I'm doing, it hurts more.
Yeah. So what things bother it the most?
Yeah. So just the more walking I do, it gets a little bit worse. The one thing that makes it better is kind of like Tylenol or ibuprofen.
Okay. I was about to ask about
Yeah.
that.
Sometimes like some heat makes it better, just depending on what's going on. So
Okay.
yeah.
Any other medications you take for that? Or
No.
anything?
Mm-mm.
All right. Cool. So walking is probably where you feel it the most?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really do much else. So.
So do you feel like that helps when you wake up in the morning? It's like kind of like worse, and then as you start moving, it helps with
The stiffness, yes. It's really
Okay.
stiff in the morning, but the pain-wise, it doesn't necessarily like get better or worse like after I'm moving more. Just the stiffness kind of gets a little bit better. It's worse in the morning and then kind
Okay.
of gets better. Yeah.
And is it just stiff and achy? Are there any other aspects of the pain?
It's hard to walk sometimes,
Okay.
but yeah, that's really it.
Mm. So when it's hard to walk, kind of like in what environments? Is it just like flat ground?
Yeah,
Okay,
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it's like, okay. All right. And so can you tell me like where it hurts the most, or is it just?
Yeah, so
what's
it's really
the
just
area?
kind of like, kind of on each side of my ankle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And does it kind of, how does it feel like throughout the whole area, or is it more just like in a point?
Yeah, it's pretty general. Pretty
Okay.
general.
Okay. it's a daily kind of thing.
Mhm.
Okay. And what would you say your average scale? You said you're always feeling it, but your
Yeah.
average,
It
the
can
worse
be.
it gets.
Yeah, it usually can be about like a 2 or 3, but can get up to like a 5 or 6 if it's pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, and how long does it normally last if it's like really bad?
Just a few hours. It just, and also depending on the day, if like the weather's bad too, it kind of makes it worse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's weather.
Yeah.
And do you feel like that pain radiates anywhere else, or is it mostly just localized?
Yeah, just mostly in my ankle.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Just asking about that PT, going back to
Mhm.
PT. So you did that for 6-7 weeks, something like that?
PT, I think I did. It was so long ago, it's hard to
Yeah.
remember. Maybe for a couple months.
Okay.
To kind of get back to full strength.
Did you continue any exercises, or were you given any exercises to continue?
I did after that, but now it's kind of, I haven't done a lot in many years. It's been so long, so I haven't really done much.
Okay. Right. And have you used anything else? You're asking about possibly getting like a little ankle orthosis, ankle brace or something. Have you used anything like that before?
No.
Okay. And all right. Do you feel like any shoes help you with anything?
I don't know. I think not really. Not that I can tell. I mean, I don't like to wear sandals or anything. I try to wear tennis shoes, so but there's not really any kind of type of tennis shoes that feel best.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And do you have any other similar problems in other areas of your body?
No.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. So with this pain, do you feel like you have any trouble with like your home? Like, so how's your home built?
Yeah, so we've got 2
Stairs?
levels. We do have stairs. We have probably about 15, 16 stairs to get to the second level.
Okay.
It is difficult, especially going down them in the morning, and depending on how I'm feeling, like going back up them is kind of difficult. We do have a pretty big hill in our front yard, so like if I need to go out in the yard, dealing with that kind of gets difficult sometimes, but
Okay.
yeah.
What other activities are you kind of involved in that?
Yeah, I try to get out and walk. I've got 2 dogs at home, so we try to walk and go to the dog park sometimes.
I love dogs.
Yeah, they're great. So we try to walk a lot, but yeah, I used to run during the day and stuff, but I can't do that. So I wish I could get back to running.
When did you have to like stop running because of the pain?
Yeah, so it took a while after I broke my ankle to get back into running, and then I ran for probably another, I don't know, 10 years or so. So it's probably been about 5 or 10 years since I've really done some good running. Yeah.
That's something I like to run, and it's hard when my feet hurt or something. What other activities? Mostly just walking? Do you have other ones? And do you feel like those are impeded by your pain?
Yeah.
Stuff like walking and running has been impeded with that.
Yeah, for sure. Walking is hard, especially like getting through like the grocery store if I have a long list at the grocery store, or if I need to go buy some clothes or anything. I like to go to Goodwill sometimes, and sometimes I have So it makes it difficult if I want to shop a lot, but I don't think it stops me from doing it, but I think it would be more comfortable to be able to do it longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you work currently, or?
Nope. I'm recently retired, so just kind of dealing with life now.
What were you doing before?
Yeah, I was working in a warehouse, stocking stuff and sending stuff out.
Did you have any issues with this?
Yeah, it was painful, but I did a lot of my work. If I was standing up, I got it done pretty quickly, and then I could do other things like I drive a forklift and stuff. So yeah, I've done that before. So yeah, so I did a lot of stuff sitting down, so that helped. Okay. Yeah.
That's helpful. Okay. And then how do you I know you mentioned you think it's tendonitis. How are you feeling about this? How it's affected your life and
Yeah, I think I just need a little sleeve to go, and I think I'd be good. I think it would be really beneficial and help and be supportive enough. I think that's really all I need. I'm not sure why we had to do all this. I can go to Target down the street and buy me a sleeve, but yeah. So.
Do you think you would maybe consider getting like something that maybe a little bit more than like that fabric, but something that like we can specially make for you? Would you think that maybe helps?
Maybe, but I just really don't think I need all that, and I think I just really need this sleeve. I think that's all that I really need. Especially looking it up on the internet, they say that's really helpful. So yeah.
Do you think that maybe it might be something else, or like are you say it's tinnitus? I'm looking at this. I don't know for sure. I'd have to consult with other doctors, but it seems like it could be a little bit more. And we want to make sure we're getting you the best treatment, of course, so that you can get back to walking and getting more exercise and being able to do those things. Yeah, just like would you ever maybe trying it and see if it doesn't work, or?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe I think. Maybe we can get the process started and then like we can see what it's like, but
make it look all cool for you.
Yeah, I think we could try it and see, but I can't make any promises. But we can try something.
Right, well,
yeah.
That's what we're here for. Just try and find the best solution for you, and if we can get you something that gets you back there, that's great. We work together, and that's the goal, is ultimately to help you.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, like if we can get you a device that may be really custom to you, and then we can make it like the most functional, and especially for whether it is tendonitis or something else, then we just want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best, and if you try, then we can just work together. We're supposed to be a team, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just grateful that you came in today to at least consider. And then we can always talk to the doctors and just like look back and say we at least tried if it doesn't work.
Yeah, okay. I think knowing it's custom, I think I could try it and see what happens.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So getting back to some of that stuff, I was just wondering about that because of just looking at some of your goals here. Do you, with some of the more boring questions, have you, not really boring questions, but like what's like kind of your social history with like alcohol, drugs, or like smoking, anything like that?
Yeah, I don't smoke. I used to drink. Haven't drank in a while, but I never did any drugs. But I used to drink, but I've since stopped that.
All right. Was that like a little bit, or?
I drank a
Socially.
good bit. Yeah. After my injury, it was kind of difficult dealing with it and getting through life. So I drank a little bit, but I think I learned my lesson.
Yeah. Did you have any other ways of coping with that, like friends support or like therapy, anything like to help like with emotional?
Yeah.
PT, but.
Yeah, I think my family was helpful. My parents were pretty helpful with that and getting through it. Yeah.
Do you feel like you have pretty good support with you right now, just in life in general with this, because you're not getting to walk?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
That's really good. Does that look, you just like talk with them whenever you need?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really good. And no like mental illness that goes along with that, because I know this can really like affect some patients, and it more than they may know, and it can be really hard when it impedes like things that you want to do every day. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably had some depression when I was drinking and stuff, but I think I worked through that. Yeah.
Did you have with your family? And that's really good. Well, I'm glad you have that support system. That's really important. And I want you to know as well, like just as we're working together for getting you the best care, that also includes everything that's going on with your mind and your heart, as well as this. If we can be here for you, we want to as well. So I'm glad that you have that support. Just let us know if you need anything like that as well. And then, so we're gonna try to see what might work best for you. Is we can customize it. So with the pain that's in your foot and in your ankle area, what kind of goals are you looking towards? So you mentioned walking and doing that. Are there any other goals that you're looking into? you?
I don't know how realistic it is, but I kind of want to run a little bit. Maybe if it's only a mile or so, kind of want to run, get back to running a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's about it. At my age, that's about all I can do.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to keep healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, yeah. So, just kind of overviewing. So we're gonna just get you back in a little bit for a follow-up, or to like start getting some measurements for getting a device for you. I'm gonna look at all this, talk to some of your doctors, maybe see what might be the best option for you, and then we'll get those measurements in. And it should just be a couple weeks before we can get that all finished for you, and then we can try it.
Yeah.
See how it works.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but yeah, we can definitely talk, and then I'll have my information up at the front, and you can contact me with questions if you have any before then. Otherwise, we'll probably see you in a little bit.
Okay.
But if you have any questions before we go, is there any questions you have for me?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you do, you can always give us a call. We'd be happy to help you as much as